Hey, this is Andrew Brown, and we are taking a look at identity providers, also known as IDP. And this is a system entity that creates, maintains, and manages identity information for principals and also provides authentication services to apps with a federation or distributed network. So, for a trusted provider of your user identity that lets you authenticate to access other users, such as something like Facebook, Amazon, Google, Twitter, GitHub, or LinkedIn. So, those are examples of IDPs. If you're wondering what a federation is, a federated identity is a method of linking a user's identity across multiple separate identity management systems. And there's a few solutions that we can utilize when we are utilizing or we want to implement IDPs. The first is OpenID. This is an open, standard, and decentralized authentication protocol. And so the idea with OpenID, it's about providing who you are. Auth 2.0 or OAuth 2.0 is an industry standard protocol for authorization. It doesn't share passwords, but data instead, and uses authorization tokens to prove an identity between consumers and service providers. There's just a lot of words here that are very easy to stumble upon here. Then we have SAML. So the Security Assertion Markup Language is an open source standard for exchanging authentication and authorization between an identity provider and a service provider. It's important when you want to have single sign-on. So let's just make it very clear the difference between authentication and authorization, because I get these always mixed up. But the idea is that OpenID is used for authentication. OAuth 2 is used for authorization. So authentication validates an identity. So it says, who is this person, like Andrew? And authorization grants access to a resource. So does Andrew have access to this web app? So hopefully it's clear the difference between these terms, but I do feel that they get used interchangeably and sometimes are misused, but those are what these two things mean, okay?